Captain and Company in the morning takes off within 5. On oldschool101.com. Class is always in session around here.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
This is an important message from oldschool101.com. Our radio station is available on TuneIn, iTunes, and many other radio applications. Please help support our station by listening from our website and visiting some of our sponsors. We would really appreciate it. Thanks again for listening to oldschool101.com. Oldschool101.com. Class is now in session.
Parents, have your kids shown you their talent during the pandemic and you would like for them to put up or shut up? Kids, do you think you've got what it takes? I've got something for both of you. It's called So You Want Your Name in Lights, a talent showcase and workshop for Central Florida kids ages 12 to 17, taking place Saturday, October the 24th at the West Oaks Mall in the Standing Ovation Talent Group Dance Studio. Just because there's a pandemic doesn't mean we can't showcase talent. Masks and social distancing required. Sing, dance, rap, play your instruments. So You Want Your Name in Lights, Saturday, October the 24th. You want more details? Go to musictoMyMind.com.
My name is Alana. I was 6 years old, and I got diagnosed with cancer. I come to St. Jude for treatment.
After her last treatment on December the 4th, I was just kind of having a conversation with her, letting her know, Alana, you did awesome. I mean, so proud of you. You fought, you accepted whatever was happening, you went with it. And her words to me were, Mommy, thank you so much for helping me get through this. She said, I could not have done this without you. This was very hard. And I couldn't even hold my tears because when I think about it, I would not have been able to get through this without St. Jude. And so once we became part of the St. Jude family, everything was okay. Thank you, St. Jude, for helping me get her through this because I wouldn't have been able to do it without them.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
This is an update from the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting News Desk on the COVID-19 virus.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh coming at you with a message. You gotta hear. Everybody, keep your face mask on. Don't take it off, cause Corona's strong. And wash your hands for 20 seconds long. 6 feet, keep 6 feet, keep 6 feet. Social distance is on. On.
Are you an independent musician? How would you like to have your songs played on hundreds of radio stations just like the one you're listening to right now? Join MusicSubmit.com and we'll promote your music to radio stations and blogs in your genre. It's free to set up your account, and we guarantee your music will be considered for airplay by radio stations worldwide. Why not sign up today? It's free. MusicSubmit.com. Radio promotion for indie musicians.
I'm coming, I'm here.
Make some noise.
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote. Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
Go vote.
It's time to get into some good trouble. Go vote November 3rd because your vote is your voice.
About time. We're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
Is now boarding.
Gate
2020. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-796-8264. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company, now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's a Tantalizing Tuesday, now on Captain and Company in the Morning.
Donkey Kong, can't you hear the brace?
place about 10:30. He was looking for a lady just to be his friend. Kong has the coolest image you could ever see. 40 knots around his neck, mohawk like Mr. T. He was beating on his chest because he got no play. Broke the 47 tables cause they got in his way. He jumped up on the stage and then began to sway, yelling, everybody, listen, I got something to say. Rock and roll, yeah, rock and roll, do it. Rock and roll, yeah, rock and roll, do it. Kong says, I've been hearing plenty talk about the babes in this town. I hear they party, yes, they party, till the club closed down. So let me tell you why I'm here without a further delay. It took the boat 6 weeks to get here and I need some play. And with that, Kong made one hell of a catch. From the crowd there came this doll they call Miss Cabbage Patch. And for a minute we could see she made his eyes real cold, until he took her on the floor and made her rock and roll. Rock and roll, yeah, rock and roll, do it.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Is here.
It's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue, early voting is underway, and how the hell are you? Also, even big shout out to Baby Mama out there checking us out. I figured if I played that song first to start off the day, she would go gagoots in St. Louis. I see Johnny Brooklyn in Kansas City online. And oh my goodness, lots to talk about, lots to do on a tantalizing Tuesday. Especially since yesterday, you know whose birthday it was. That was Aunt Esther's birthday. She would have been 100 years old. Guess whose birthday is today? No, it's not mine. But I know you know who Calvin Brodus is.
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respect it, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treat it, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Washington if you like. Tell me what you're working with. Say, baby, look, let me tell you something. See, first thing, you can't be calling on my cell phone. Second thing is you can't be...
No, baby, it's me. Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny? Where you at, player?
No, it's not playa, it's playa.
Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg! On Captain Company in the morning. Flight number 2035 in the air and everywhere.
See, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O-double-G, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with funky, yeah, this shit like every single day. May I kick a little something for the G's? and make a few ends as I breeze through. 2 in the morning and the party still jumping cause my mama ain't home. I got this shit in the living room getting it on and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning. So what you wanna do? Hey, shit, I got a pocket full of rubbers and my homeboys do too. So turn off the lights and close the doors. But what? We don't love them hoes. Yeah. So we gon' smoke an ounce to this. G's up, hoes down. While you mothers up bounce to this.
Rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Back. I got me some Seagram's gin. Everybody got their cups, but they ain't chipped in. Now this type of shit just happens all the time. You gotta get yours, but fool, I gotta get mine. Everything is fine when you're listening to the D.O.G. I got the cultivating music that be captivating me. Who listens to the words that I speak as I take me a drink to the middle of the street and get to mackin' to this name's Shady. She used to be the homeboy's lady.
Oh, that bitch.
80 degrees when I touch it, then please raise up off these NUTs, cause you get none of these at ease. As I mob with the dog pound, feel the breeze. Biatch, I'm just
rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Later on that day, my homie Dr. Dre came through with a gang to Tango Ray. And a fat ass J, some bubonic chronic that made me choke. This ain't no joke, I had to back up off of it and sit my cup down. Tango Ray and chronic, yeah, I'm hooked up now. But it ain't no stopping, I'm still popping. Dre got some bitches from the city of Compton to serve me, not with a cherry on top. Cause when I bust my nut, I'm raising the bar to cock. Don't get upset, girl, that's just how it goes. I don't love you hoes, I'm out the dough, and I'll be
rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice.
Laid back.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice. Biatch.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Rolling down the street, smoking window, sipping on gin and juice.
With my mind on my money and my money on my mind.
15 after the hour, Capman Company on the Capman Company Radio Network. We're going to be thugging out with Snoop Dogg this morning, especially since we're talking about Coronas. Oh, that's tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday. Let's see, who's going to be on the show today? Oh, no, tomorrow is Way Back Wednesday. See, my mind is already on Thursday. All right, John Gill, our sponsor of News You Could Use, will be in studio 10 o'clock. And in the 11 o'clock hour, hour number 3, Abigail Hudson from So You Want Your Name in Lights. You need to hear what this young lady is doing. Unbelievable. There's some positive things going on out there in the wild world we live in. Damien, up there in Toronto, Canada, God bless you. Thanks for listening to Capman Company in the morning. Speaking of up north, I got an email last night. Can we scroll down to the email? Reese, could you finally do something around here? I know you're the producer, but Jesus, could you get some work done? Okay, thank you. Devon Johnson wants a request from us. He's a producer at CTV's Your Morning, Canada's national morning show that broadcasts across the country with an average reach of 2 million people weekly. Now, my Canadian friends, could you verify this, please? See what I'm talking about, Orlando? The Canadians want me on their TV show. But I can't get people to spend $250 for advertising in Florida. Go figure. Just go figure. Go figure. Go figure. I'm saying if you're running for an office and you're too cheap to spend money, then your behind doesn't need to be in office. That's all there is to it. Also, could we get, Reese, could you turn the camera on? Yeah, hit that button right there. Now how can I put it? The Homeowners Association, the CEO went to war with the Homeowners Association, or should I say she had a battle with them about them trimming the bushes behind our property. So they hired somebody to trim the bushes. Can you see the cars going down the 4-lane highway right behind me? And there's a bike path also back there. Can you... Oh, there's nobody going down the road just yet. But you just keep looking and watching. Unbelievable. So she goes outside trying to explain to the gentleman, don't cut them all down. Just cut straight across the top of the fence like you're cutting someone's hair. And please, don't take this the wrong way. My Hispanic friends, I love you to death. You know I do. But why is it always when somebody speaks English to you, you tell me, no speaky English? How did you get in the United States if you couldn't speak English? I know when I went to Spain, I had to learn how to speak Spanish. I'm just asking this question because the man obliterated. Look, he cut all the damn bushes down. Now everybody can see in here. Unfrickin' believable. Me no speaky nada. What the heck? What have I done to deserve this, people? That's what I want to know. Bambata on Captain Company.
Universal people looking for the perfect thing. All the world nations looking for the perfect thing. My Zulu nation, they have found the perfect being. I'm African Bambata, I possess the perfect being.
Searching for the perfect beat. Seeking for the perfect beat. Must get mine. About to
You're in deep kimchi, buddy. Better have it all in one sock for this one. Claims he was a company man. Worked for you.
His name, what's his name?
Captain and Company in the morning.
Jesus Christ. Not good. Not good.
297,263 ballots have already been cast. Wow. Change is a-coming. Kind of like trying to talk to Reggie. What is up with people named Reggie? People named Andre are slow, but people named Reggie seem to have... I don't know what it is. I can't see you. I can't see you. You don't need to see me. You're supposed to listen to me. But then again, that's MC Dollar Bill, and, well, we know that. We know the name of that story, don't we, C.H. Dudley? 32 after the hour on Captain and Company. Big skate party coming to Orlando on the 28th. That is a Wednesday. DJ Magic Mike, Jimmy Jams, and the crew getting together over at Astro Skate Center. I guess we will be social distancing while we're flying around the rink. You know, I can hear Mike right now. Chris ain't coming. He says he's coming, but he ain't coming. Dude, you try to run a radio station and do things that other people should be doing, and they're not doing it, and I have to do everything. So sometimes I say I'm going somewhere, and I just can't get the hell away from here. But you best believe I'm going to make every effort to go hang out with everybody at the big skate party. Anybody watch football last night? Boy, the Cards clobbered the boys. Dallas in big trouble this year. Good. You right there in the toilet with the Eagles, the football team from New York, and I don't know what to call the team from Anacostia anymore. I don't even think they deserve to be called or compared to Anacostia. We need to move them out to like Rockville or someplace. Maybe Centerville, Manassas, somewhere out off of 66. I mean, for crying out loud. I'm talking about my favorite team that I just can't put up with this year. It's like, my God. The Chefs last night chopped up the bologna if you stayed up. Oh, no, that was the early game. 26-17. I know BP is happier than a one-legged man in a behind-kicking contest. We'll hear from him coming up next hour on sports. Are we ready for news? I think we're ready for news you can use because John Gill will be in studio live. And then Reggie will be able to see him too, and might be able to see his probation officer and everybody else. But anyhow, news you can use being brought to you by Premier Elevator and John Gill, lifting customer service to a whole nother level. 321-316-8558. That's 321-316-8558. News you can use on this tantalizing Tuesday.
During his Arizona trip, the president continued to criticize Dr. Anthony Fauci and insisted Joe Biden would listen too closely to the leading infectious disease doctor.
He wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. He wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. And don't forget, Dr. Fauci, what he said is, no, don't close it to China. I said, I'm sorry, doctor, you're a wonderful man. And he is a nice man. You're a wonderful man. I'm closing it.
The president again falsely claimed he banned travel from China when in fact he placed some restrictions on travel from certain parts of China to the U.S. According to reports, during a call with campaign staff Monday, the president called Fauci a, quote, disaster and said Americans are tired of hearing from, quote, these idiots.
Why are voting laws different in each state?
We have federalism, and federalism is a beautiful thing, and it means that you have 50 different election systems across the country.
Because our founders could not agree on that division of power between what the federal government could do and what states could do, voting becomes one of the key areas where states retain their power.
The variety of election laws across the country comes with both positives and negatives.
The good things is it makes it harder for outside forces to break into our election systems because they are so local and independent. But on the bad side, it means that every state, and in some cases, jurisdictions within states, run things quite differently.
And it's up to voters to make sure they're familiar with their own local election rules.
The good news is there are
an almost infinite number of places online to go and figure it out.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin are expected to speak again as they continue negotiating a coronavirus relief deal. Pelosi says they must reach an agreement by Tuesday if they want to pass a bill before Election Day. The president told Newsy's sister station in Milwaukee he's prepared to offer more than the White House's current number of $1.8 trillion. But Senate Republicans are already opposed to spending that much.
The Senate Republicans have been very vocal in terms of their lack of support of a number that is even close to what the president has already supported at the $1.88 trillion range. I can tell you this, that there are some in the Senate that would support it, whether there's enough votes to get to the 60-vote threshold. That's up to Leader McConnell. He has agreed that he's willing to go ahead and put forth the bill. If we have a bipartisan agreement on the bill, he'll bring it to the floor and actually have a vote. And yet it's too early to tell.
Key sticking points include language related to a national testing and tracing plan, as well as state and local aid.
Floridians lined up to vote Monday as the first day of in-person voting kicked off in most of the state.
I request my ballot by mail, and I didn't get it, so now I'm here today.
I think this election's probably in my lifetime, for sure, the most important election that we've ever had. I think we become prisoners of the moment where we think every election's that way, but I actually believe that this election is going to impact generations.
For some in South Florida, that meant waiting hours in the rain.
Well, I was excited. I've been excited for months. I woke up and I was like, it's the 19th. I can go early vote.
Voters here in Miami-Dade County play a crucial role in deciding who gets the state's 29 electoral votes. To give you an idea of just how important Florida is, no candidate has won the White House without winning Florida since 1992.
Florida is essentially a microcosm of the country in terms of its demography, its industries, so as goes Florida, tends to go the rest of the nation.
The race in Florida is a tight one, according to the Real Clear Politics polling average, with only a couple of points separating Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden and President Donald Trump from week to week. And both presidential candidates have made their pitches to voters here.
We're going to win the state of Florida.
It's good to be back in Florida.
Their attention has been focused on a key demographic, seniors.
Biden's agenda would be a catastrophe for Florida seniors.
This president cares more about the stock market than he does about, well-being of seniors.
39 after the hour. You damn right about that one. Orlando area weather, 78 degrees on the outside, partly cloudy skies. Good chance of an afternoon shower later today. 86 in the tropics. Can you believe this? We have a storm called Epsilon. Tropical storm Epsilon, located 25.6 north, 54.7 west, moving east-northeast at a pedestrian 3 miles an hour. And then, of course, there's also another storm out here that's trying to get its act together, a disturbance off of Honduras. So, people, it's still hurricane season. Do you have your supplies just in case?
L-O-V-E lover, baby.
John Gill coming up at 10 o'clock. Abigail Hudson, 11 o'clock. And it's Snoop Dogg's birthday and somebody else's birthday. And when I tell you whose birthday it is, you're really going to freak out. But you're freaking out because it's Snoop Dogg's birthday, right? More of Tantalizing Tuesday. What have I done to deserve this? Captain Company in the Morning, flight number 2035.
System.
Hi, this is David Frank.
And Mick Murphy. And we're the system.
And we start our morning with Captain and Company. Now on oldschool101.com.
Thank you, fellas. I can hear some program directors screaming, why did you put the liner at the end of the song? It's supposed to be at the beginning of the song. That's why you're unemployed and I'm still around, okay? Hey, look, just let me... I do what I want to do around here, okay? 48 after the hour. Time for horoscopes done the captain's way, and today it's being brought to you by my good friends at Cut It Up Def Records down there in South Florida. Great Scott in the game. Always doing some big things down south. They're trying to actually film another movie, The Base That Ate Miami, Part 2. I wonder if they'll let me be in the movie. I could be a janitor or something, you know. In a recording studio with a broom and a dustpan or something. Anyhow, Aries, there should be no doubt in your mind about which way to proceed today. Don't let self-doubt sneak into the picture. Your mind is sensitive and alert, so trust it. Kind of like what they used to say back in the day. Follow your guts. Taurus, your rock star attitude might be getting a bit old now. People aren't going to continue to listen to your demands for attention. Uh-oh. Every person in the world is special, so try not to act like you're the only person out there that has to deal with certain situations. Gemini, my two-faced people, your ship is finally coming into port after being out in some rough seas for a while. Time to dock the boat for a while, relax and explore the area. Be like Christopher Columbus, and the next thing you know, you'll steal a continent. Cancer! You still might be on something of a high from the last couple of weeks. You'll definitely be tempted to let the good times continue to roll, especially if alcohol is involved. Put the bottle down, get back to work, and life goes on, okay? You can only party in moderation. Lovable Leos, communicate from a centered space today. Fortunately, the nature of the day caters to your needs and desires. You shouldn't want to work too hard to get what you want. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Virgos, work toward achieving a better unity between you and the people around you. There could be that there are certain people in your circle of friends that somehow feel alienated in one way or the other. Perhaps they don't feel like they fit in with the rest of the group. Aw, pobrecito. Libras, you feel much better about yourself if you get things done today, like a meal that tastes good but isn't necessarily good for you. Kind of like that $5 porterhouse steak I had the other day. That was good for me. I don't know what to tell you. Scorpios, you might consider taking a rest today. Like a sailboat out on the ocean, you've been taxed lately by all the turbulence, all the foolishness going on with politics and your life. Look, just chill out and let the rest of us weather the storm. Sagittarius, your thinking is apt to be quite clear and rational today, kind of like that song from the 70s. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. This is especially important since others will be looking to you for your thoughts and opinions on a certain matter. Real simple. If you're not going to vote, you're an idiot. Capricorn, by being around negative and flip-floppy people, you might inadvertently pick up these habits. Be careful about your associates, Capricorn, because you'll find that others will judge you according to the company you keep. So if you run around with thieves, you're a thief. I smell Pisces. Remember that you can only remain in charge as long as the others around you support you personally and your leadership abilities. As long as you're not leading the Dallas Cowboys or anybody else for that matter in the NFC East, you'll be all right. And last but not least, hold on. I love this pumpkin spice coffee. And I know damn good and well there ain't no pumpkin in here, but it's good. God's people, Aquarius, you may feel like the world is caving in on you in many ways. Yes, I've said that last night, and I'll say it again today. It could be that you recently dug your own little cave to crawl into and be safe from the outside world. But Aquarius, remember, the deeper you dig in unstable terrain, the more unsteady the walls. Well, guess what? I'm stopping my excavation right now.
Broadcasting live from Suite 112 in the VIP. It's Big Ballers in the building tonight, ladies, and we trying to spill it all. Lucky Calhoun, Fat Man Scoop, 6'9" boy, Bass King, backed up by them boys.
112, let's go! 5, 10, 50, 20, $100 bill. Well, that's 5, 10, 50, 20, $100 bill. Let's go! I'm a 5, 10, I'm a 50, 20, I'm a $100 bill. Well, on you, 10, 50, 20, $100. Let's go!
No matter the time, no matter the day, I want your body right here next to me.
Let's go!
Wanna give you my all, exclusively. Girl, I love the way that you seducing me.
Let me hold you in my arms and treat you like a queen. Body like a goddess, you deserve fine things. Every dollar, every second you can have from me. Girl, just make the call. I'm ready to give my all. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give me my time, girl, I'ma spend it all. Day and night, girl, I'ma spend it all. At a price, girl, I'ma spend it all. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give me my time, girl, I'ma spend it all. Life on the night, girl, I'ma spend it all. Balenciaga said she like it. Chanel bags, girl, you're priceless. Anything like a white fan. First class for the flight plan. I need you to look, baby, soon as you arrive. Need to show you worth, get you the best money can buy. And let me hold you in my arms, treat you like a queen. Body like a goddess, you deserve to find things. Every dollar, every second you can have from me. Girl, just make the call. I'm ready to give my all to you. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give me my time, girl, I'ma spend it all. Day and night, girl, I'ma spend it all. At a price, girl, I'ma spend it all.
I ain't did bang, hang, but I break the bank. Babe, I just wanna spend it all on you. Go to the bar, get 1,001. Throw it in the air, watch it fall on you. I'ma buy you a house with a stripper pole. Expensive handbags, expensive clothes. Whatever you want, whenever you want, whatever you want. Baby, I do whatever he don't. Heard it's your birthday, send me your cash out. Enjoy your day, man, go cash out. Ain't tricking if you got it. Girl, I finance you a new body. I'm talking about Bitcoin, cash out, cryptocurrency. Upgrade you from where you at currently. One thrill explained it, but it hit a little different when one twice ain't it.
Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Give me my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Spend the life on the light, girl, I'ma spend it
Diva, 11269 Boys, Mr. Colin Park, Fat Man Scoop, a whole bunch of other folks. 56 after the hour. Hour number 1 of Captain Company. If you hear the buzzsaws, neighbor's getting his rain tree cut down. Yes, this tree, that's what they call a rain tree. It just, the seed fell off the tree and it started to grow. And I remember when it first started growing like 5-6 years ago, and now they got to cut that damn thing down. Wow. Oh, well. Speaking of oh, well, Taraji P. Henson, guess what, fellas? She's back on the market. She confirmed her split from her significant other, so people like Slick Vic, she would be a catch. Let me tell you something. Can I put her on my list with Janet Jackson? Taraji P. Could be my next ex. All right, anyhow. Slick Vic, let's fly, brother.
Good morning, everybody. This is Slick Vic hollering at you with your tantalizing Tuesday edition of the Uncle Polly Hollywood Minute here on Captain Company in the morning. Another hip-hop quote-unquote mogul has endorsed 46-1 for re-election. On Monday night, 50 Cent, which his government name is Curtis Jackson, went on his Instagram to encourage people to support the orange one after he saw the tax plan for candidate Joe Biden. The rapper shared a screenshot which showed under Biden's plan a 62.6 tax rate for California, 58% for New York State, and 62% for New York City, where 50 Cent resides and has his many businesses. 50 said, quote, "What the F? Vote for Trump. I'm out. F New York. The Knicks will never win anyway. I don't care. Trump doesn't like black people. 62%, are you out of your effing mind?" The real reason 50 is mad is because the tax hike will impact Americans who make more than $400,000, which he currently does. As one writer on Twitter said, 50 Cent isn't worth 2 quarters. So breaking news on this Uncle Polly Hollywood Minute, 50 Cent, Kanye West, and Ice Cube are all going to have a new rap album supporting 46-1. The title of the album will be called 3 Blind Mice. It's Tuesday, which means some local news. Now, we talked about Snowcat Ridge, which is Florida's first snow park. It has an opening date. It'll be November the 20th. The attraction is located in Day City, which will feature a 60-foot tall, 400-foot long snow tubing hill, as well as a 10,000 square foot snow dome called the Arctic Igloo. There will be a mini slope for children inside the dome, as well as visitors having an opportunity to build a snowman out of actual snow. Snowcat Ridge has been under construction next to Tree Hops Aerial Adventure Park since late last year. Tickets are now available for purchase online, and it comes as great news as many people wondered it would be actually opening with the pandemic hit in March. That's going to do it for this tantalizing Tuesday edition of the Uncle Polly Hollywood Minute. Make sure you go vote. Slick Vic signing off. Hour number 2 of Captain Company coming at you shortly on oldschool101.com.
It's very important to help men and women that are coming back with the scars of war. It's a everyday reminder of the price that people have paid.
Some warriors come back with limbs missing. Some warriors come back with mental issues. You don't come back the same.
I got a traumatic brain injury. I forget where I'm at. I forget who I am. It's very scary.
I was in a pretty dark place. It broke my spirit and broke my family's heart.
In a blink of an eye, everything changed.
Many of our warriors are returning home from the battlefield, only to face a new war as they struggle with devastating injuries. At Wounded Warrior Project, we understand. We're there to help. With a gift of just $19 a month, you can join Wounded Warrior Project. You'll help provide critically needed programs and services that rebuild lives.
When I was injured, I thought immediately about my son. I just knew that life was going to be different.
Call or go online with your monthly pledge of just $19 and we'll send you this Wounded Warrior Project blanket. The ongoing needs of our wounded and their families will continue for many years to come. Please, call or go online with your gift right now.
Saludos a toda la gente latina que escuchan a este programa del Captain Chris Hill y compañeros. En el día 3 de noviembre, por favor, apunta su planilla de votación. Cada voto cuenta por Dios, por país, por familia.
Johnny Brooklyn from Kansas City couldn't have said it any better for my Latino Latino friends, go vote. Parents, have your kids shown you their talent during the pandemic and you would like for them to put up or shut up? Kids, do you think you've got what it takes? I've got something for both of you. It's called So You Want Your Name in Lights, a talent showcase and workshop for Central Florida kids ages 12 to 17, taking place Saturday, October the 24th at the West Oaks Mall in the Standing Ovation Talent Group Dance Studio. Just because there's a pandemic doesn't mean we can't showcase talent. Masks and social distancing required. Sing, dance, rap, play your instruments. So You Want Your Name in Lights, Saturday, October the 24th. You want more details? Go to musictomymind.com.
Hey, this is Kayla, and my dad and I wanted to remind you that you don't have to sit by your computer all day long just to listen to this station. All you have to do is download the TuneIn app, save it onto your smartphone, then type in the name of the station you're listening to, and that's it. How cool is that? Anytime, any place, and anywhere. The TuneIn app from this station in the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
The digital radio revolution is here. Are you ready to join the cause? The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com is building a dedicated sales team for our digital media properties and collaborations to help local and online businesses as well as larger enterprises increase their reach on the online marketplace. Digital media is the future of marketing, and becoming a business partner with Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com will increase your brand name exposure as well as traffic for way less money than print, AM, and TV combined. So what are you waiting for? Contact us now at 407-304-0488. That's 407-304-0488. Or click on the email link on our homepage. The Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network on oldschool101.com. Entertaining the world, one person at a time.
It's a tantalizing Tuesday. Now on Captain and Company in the Morning.
Everyone's so busy keeping up. Forget about the Joneses. We all on our telephones with the texts and the tweets and the beats. What he said, she said, can't even follow the thread. Down the hole, we all go.
Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg on Captain and Company in the Morning.
Taking my time to perfect the beat.
Let the rhythm take you.
That's 1, 2, bring it to the floor.
Where my dogs at? Let the rhythm take you.
Taking my time to perfect the beat.
Let the rhythm take you.
That's 1, 2, bring it to the floor.
Where my dogs at? Let the rhythm take you.
1, 2, bring it to the phone. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the dope, ready to make an entrance, so back on up.
Before I have to pull the strap out the cut,
give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble, cause ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. 2 loped out G's, so we crazy. Death Row is the label that pays me. Unfadable, so please don't try to fake this. But back to the lecture at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'm a lad, I'm understand. From a young G's perspective. And before me dig out a trick, I have to find a contraceptive. You never know, she could be earning her man and learning her man, and at the same time burning her man. Now when she burning, I'ma chill for a minute, cause ain't no loving good enough to get burned while I'm offended. Yeah. And that's realer than real deal, Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Well, if it's good enough to give off a proper chunk, I take a small piece of some of that funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this, and it's like that and like this and like that. It's like this and like that and like this, and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got killed, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before. With a producer who can rap and control the maestro. At the same time, with the dope rhyme that I kick, you know and I know I feel some more funky shit. To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes dope. Take a toast, but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do.
It's like this and like that and like this, and it's like that and like this and like that, and it's like this.
And we ain't got no love for those.
So just chill to the next episode.
Straight, straight. Let the rhythm take you. Wow, 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 yippee, yo, yippee, yo. Let the rhythm take you. I'm going for you now. Straight, straight. Let the rhythm take you. Wow, 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 yippee, yo, yippee, yo. Let the rhythm take you. I'm going for you now.
Falling back on that ass with a hellified gangster lean. Getting funky on the mic like a old batch of collard green. It's the capital S-O-S suppression, double O-P, D-O double G-Y, D-O double G, you see. Showing much flex when it's time to wreck a mic. Pimping hoes and clacking a grip like my name was Dolomite. Yeah, and it don't quit. I think they in the mood for another one of those G hits. So Dre,
what up, dog?
We gotta give them what they want.
What's that, G?
We gotta break them off something.
Hell yeah.
And it's gotta be bumpin', city of Compton.
It's where it takes place, so a national attention. Mopping with the dog pound.
Bow wow wow.
Dropping the funky tracks is making the suckers just mumble. When I'm on the mic, it's like a cookie, they all crumble. Try to get close and you're bound to get smacked. My little homie Snoop Doggy Dogg has got my back. Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my Nina, then you know I'm straight tripping. And I'ma continue to put the rap down, put the Mac down. And if your woman wanna trip, I have to put the smack down. Yeah, then you don't stop. I told you I'm just like a clock when I tick and I talk. But I'm never off, always on till the break of dawn. See you when PTO in the city they call Long Beach. Putting it straight together like my homie D.O.C. No one can do it better like this, that, and this, and it's like that, and like this, and like that, and it's like this. Then we ain't got no love for those.
So just chill till the next episode.
The birthday boy, Snoop Dogg, on Captain Company in the morning. Oh my goodness. Tantalizing Tuesday. Guest number 1 is on the show. What have I done to deserve this? I mean to tell you. Podcast on Nanostar coming in November. Actually, it should be by, what did I say, Halloween? But Halloween, what's one more day? What the hell?
Halloween's on Saturday.
Yes, on a Saturday of all days. What are people going to dress up, John Gill, as on Halloween? Watch somebody dress up like a coronavirus.
Oh, shit. No, we're not going there.
You know.
I saw a cute one, though. If you're into baseball, because we'll be talking about the playoffs, or the World Series. I saw one on Facebook that was a father dressed as Tom Hanks, and the 3 little girls were dressed as his teammates from League of Their Own.
Wow. Now that was good.
That was a lot of cuteness.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a lot of cuteness.
Oh my goodness. What have you been up to this past month besides birthdays, golf tournaments? I mean,
I'm busy as hell.
But dude,
I just came from a Zoom meeting. The Yedla Property Management is opening 4 new properties in Flamingo Crossing. One's opening December, one's opening in March, one's opening in April and May. There's 4 properties, and it's just west of Disney on Avalon Road in Flamingo Crossing. You will see them as you go down 429. You can see them. They're being built, and it's really an amazing complex. And we had the area general manager on there with a whole bunch of members, and it was allied members from CFHLA, and it was really a nice morning. It was a nice start to the morning.
Wow. But tell me about this golf tournament with all these people. I'm amazed at that.
Well, we did it with social distancing and mask, and Falcons Fire did a great job of pulling it off, and it was a great event. And we had a bag lunch, and
what was in the lunch? What was in the lunch bag?
Oh, just turkey sandwich.
Oh.
With a cookie. and a bag of chips or Doritos.
Now, if it had been a piece of Chicago pie, you would have been happy as hell.
Oh yeah, well I got 4 of those at home. I ordered 4 Lou Malnati's pizzas from Chicago, so they're sitting in my freezer.
Hold on a minute. You mean to tell me that you had Chicago pie?
You can have it delivered.
Really?
From Chicago. I mean, this place called A Taste of Chicago. There's a magazine, and you can order anything from Chicago. Garrett's Popcorn. You can order Lou Malnati's. You can order Portillo's, but we have Portillo's in Brandon and Tampa, so you don't have to really worry about that. But you can order anything Chicago out of that book. That's Chicago.
Wow. I thought we were crazy in D.C. about there's a company we used to work with, I Love Crabs.
Oh.
And they would ship crabs down here to us.
Oh, there you go.
And oh my God, man, that's some good eating.
Oh, I bet.
That's some good eating.
But yeah, it's a great. I mean, I got 4 of them. I got 2 sausage, 2 pepperoni, no 6. 2 sausage, 2 pepperoni, and 1 veggie and 1 Lou sitting in my freezer.
I know the veggie is not yours.
Oh no.
You don't look like a veggie guy.
No,
you don't look like a veggie
I'm a sausage guy.
guy.
I love their Italian sausage.
John Gill from Premier Elevator, always lifting customer service to a whole nother level in studio. On this tantalizing Tuesday, we're going to talk to Abigail Hudson next hour. So you want your name in lights. This young lady is off the chain. But speaking of off the chain, John is a big baseball fan, and you were very animated the other day. Reese, almost as animated as Reese in your mouth. I can't believe this.
Hey, what are you doing?
Reese, he's drinking coffee, for crying out loud. Do you know Reese, the producer, drinks coffee?
I didn't know that.
Drinks coffee, but then his, what did the doctor say? The vet
That's
said...
good for the dog.
The vet said that we should feed him apples, and I said, are you crazy?
Yeah, no, apples are good for dogs.
Really?
Yeah, you give them a little slice of apple. Don't have to go crazy, but you should give them a fruit or a piece of carrot once in a while.
He won't even touch it.
He won't touch carrots?
Nope.
What about celery?
I believe so. I got to think about that one.
Okay, but does he like apples?
Grapes.
Oh, he likes grapes. You like grapes? Wow. Okay.
See, there's something up with him, because last night when I went to bed, he was right there in the middle of the bed when I went in the room, and I'm like, what is your problem?
I think he's looking outside.
Oh, that's what it is. Checking the people going up and down the bike path.
Oh, yeah, he's...
Or he's trying to figure out why they're cutting down the tree.
Oh, he hears that.
Yeah.
Oh, he hears that. You hear that, don't you, buddy? Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you see how... Yeah.
See how the ears went up?
Yeah, his head kind of... Oh. All right, more John Gill right here on Cap and Company in the morning.
Do it again. Now you feel it. You still want more? Do it again.
These days, it's just nice to have something to look forward to.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Well, break out the good plates and tell the kids to wash up.
Sweetheart,
Captain, did you forget? It's time for the daily comedy bit. I'm looking out for you, buddy.
To be honest, I'd never heard of the first bank that treats you like you're one of Mike Ditka's players.
This man came in and said he'd never heard of the first bank that treats you like you're one of Mike Ditka's players. We suspected the stupid son of a bitch had his head stuck halfway up his ass.
I was looking for a car loan, and I wanted to see what the first bank that treats you like you're one of Mike Ditka's players could do for me.
We told the man we didn't see why he needed a car, since he couldn't keep a goddamn drive going if his life depended on it.
They asked me a few simple questions.
I asked the man if he knew his ass from a hole in the ground.
And to make a long story short, I got the loan.
He got the loan, but not before we ripped him a new asshole in front of all the other bank customers.
And when I asked to change the terms of the agreement at the last minute, they didn't seem to mind at all.
Then the little f***er actually had the nerve to change the terms at the last minute. I wasn't happy, and I told the asshole he better never question the loan contract again.
The first bank that treats you like you're one of Mike Ditka's players. Stop by and fill out a loan application or call ahead and we'll kick your ass when you get here. The first bank that treats you like you're one of Mike Ditka's players. Remember our motto, with us and we'll rip your head off.
Speak up, Jack. Love you like a play cousin.
Oh, John. That's classic.
That was good.
That was Bob and Tom did that years ago. I mean, that's an 80s bit that's still around.
And it's still good.
Yes. 25 after the hour. Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network. What have I done to deserve this? Our buddy John Gill live and in studio from Premier Elevator, always lifting customer service to a whole nother level. Laughing about just life in general.
That's right.
And he actually picked some records that we're going to play on the show. Now, if Facebook cuts us off, well, you know where to find us. Go to Twitch TV or Periscope or, God, YouTube. I mean, we're all over the frickin' place.
Here you are.
But just for the sake of devilment, I said, John, would you please pick a couple of records and we'll play them. And I'm thinking, okay, there probably won't be anything in there that he would recognize off the top of his head. Oh, this guy was a clubber back in the day. He must have been hanging out at JJ Whispers.
No, somewhere else. But
okay.
When I was in Chicago, it just goes somewhere else. But several clubs.
Oh, okay. So you were a clubber back in the day.
Yeah, before I was married. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all right. That's all right. Did you meet the wife at a? No. Where did you meet the missus?
I met the missus at Marshall Fields in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Downtown State Street store.
Wow.
That's how I met my missus.
That's good.
She took me out for a drink on my birthday, and the rest is history.
Wow. Hold on now. We got to give a round of applause out there because she took him out. Because some of y'all think that, we're made of gold or something around here. DJs are supposed to pay for everything. But that's all right. That's okay. That's why we go to events like, hold on. Before I play this next one, hold on. Let me get this one out of the way. I've got to get this out of the way.
I heard a rumor.
Yeah, no, but hold on.
Get all these rumors surrounding me every day. I just need some time to get away from all these rumors. I can't take it no more.
All right, on the rumor mill, number one, I was told yesterday that Jazz in the Gardens will take place in Miami in March.
Oh, wow.
Yay! But I bet you, social distancing and the whole 9 yards until we get over the hump. But the biggest thing I heard, ever heard of the Essence Music Festival?
No, I can't say I have.
The biggest concert in America, and it takes place in New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
Not anymore. Looks like it's coming to Orlando.
Oh, wow.
And could you imagine artists like Janet Jackson? Well, you can't have Luther Vandross, he's dead. You can't have Rick James, he's dead. You can't have Whitney Houston, she's dead. But you get the gist of it.
There's a lot of good entertainment.
Yes, and it will be probably at the Citrus Bowl.
That's cool.
Camping World Stadium. As soon as we get the official word on it, we will certainly pass it along.
You should do a show. You should do a show from there.
Of course I'll do a show from there. Kind of like, of course I'm going to play this song just for you.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Oh, watch this so people can see on TV. Bring it down.
In honor of Halloween, this is what we're doing.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and announce it or...
This is, for in honor of Halloween, this is the famous Thriller from Michael Jackson's album.
Not bad, brother, not bad.
It's close to midnight. Something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you make it. And you start to freeze as horror looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is daylight night, and no one's gonna save you from the beast about to strike. You know it's daylight night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. You hear the door slam and realize there's nowhere left to run. You feel the cold hand and wonder if you ever see the sun. You close your eyes and hope that this is just imagination, girl. But all the while, you hear a creature creeping up behind. You're out of time, 'cause this is daylight night. There ain't no second chance against the thing with the 40 eyes, girl. You're fighting for your life inside a killer thriller tonight. Night creatures calling, the dead start to walk in their masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. They're out to get you. There's demons closing in on every side. They will possess you unless you change that number on your dial. Now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together. Yeah, all through the night, I'll save you from the terror on the screen. I'll make you see that this is daylight night, 'cause I can feel you more than any goes through that dead drive. So let me hold you tight and share up together, 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 here tonight. 'Cause this is daylight night, girl. I can feel you more than any goes through that dead drive. So let me hold you tight and share up together, together. I'm gonna do it tonight.
Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell.
I'm gonna do it tonight.
stenches in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no immortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
Nobody could laugh like Mr. Vincent Price.
Nope.
He's so evil.
He's so evil. Oh my goodness.
Well, he was evil in this song, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got
He came across as a very menacing voice.
That's a good word. I like that one. Menacing voice. Okay.
Okay, is that better than evil?
Yeah, I can take
I'm
that
sorry
one.
about that.
No. This is your segment of the show. You can say whatever you want.
Okay, when are we going to talk baseball?
Well, we got to do the news first, so why don't you...
Oh, well, the news you can use, sponsored by Premier Elevator, lifting customer service to a new level. If you need elevator service, contact me at john@premier-elevator.com, or you can call me at 321-316-8558.
I like that. Good
During his Arizona trip, the president continued to criticize Dr. Anthony Fauci and insisted Joe Biden would listen too closely to the leading infectious disease doctor.
He wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. He wants to listen to Dr. Fauci. And don't forget, Dr. Fauci, what he said is, no, don't close it to China. I said, I'm sorry, doctor, you're a wonderful man. And he is a nice man. You're a wonderful man. I'm closing it.
The president again falsely claimed he banned travel from China, when in fact he placed some restrictions on travel from certain parts of China to the U.S. According to reports, during a call with campaign staff Monday, the president called Fauci a, quote, disaster, and said Americans are tired of hearing from, quote, these idiots.
Why are voting laws different in each state?
We have federalism, and federalism is a beautiful thing, and it means that you have 50 different election systems across the country.
Because our founders could not agree on that division of power between what the federal government could do and what states could do, voting becomes one of the key areas where states retain their power.
The variety of election laws across the country comes with both positives and negatives.
The good things is it makes it harder for outside forces to break into our election systems because they are so local and independent. But on the bad side, it means that every state, and in some cases, jurisdictions within states, run things quite differently.
And it's up to voters to make sure they're familiar with their own local election rules.
The good news is there are an almost infinite number of places online to go and figure it out.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin are expected to speak again as they continue negotiating a coronavirus relief deal. Pelosi says they must reach an agreement by Tuesday if they want to pass a bill before Election Day. The president told Newsy's sister station in Milwaukee he's prepared to offer more than the White House's current number of $1.8 trillion. But Senate Republicans are already opposed to spending that much.
The Senate Republicans have been very vocal in terms of their lack of support of a number that is even close to what the president has already supported at the $1.88 trillion range. I can tell you this, that there are some in the Senate that would support it, whether there's enough votes to get to the 60-vote threshold. That's up to Leader McConnell. He has agreed that he's willing to go ahead and put forth the bill. If we have a bipartisan agreement on the bill, he'll bring it to the floor and actually have a vote. And yet it's too early to tell.
Key sticking points include language related to a national testing and tracing plan, as well as state and local aid.
Floridians lined up to vote Monday as the first day of in-person voting kicked off in most of the state.
I request my ballot by mail, and I didn't get it, so now I'm here today.
I think this election's probably in my lifetime, for sure, the most important election that we've ever had. I think we become prisoners of the moment where we think every election's that way, but I actually believe that this election is going to impact generations.
For some in South Florida, that meant waiting hours in the rain.
Well, I was excited. I've been excited for months. I woke up and I was like, it's the 19th. I can go early vote.
Voters here in Miami-Dade County play a crucial role in deciding who gets the state's 29 electoral votes. To give you an idea of just how important Florida is, no candidate has won the White House without winning Florida since 1992.
Florida is essentially a microcosm of the country in terms of its demography, its industries. So as goes Florida, tends to go the rest of the nation.
The race in Florida is a tight one, according to the Real Clear Politics polling average, with only a couple of points separating Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden and President Donald Trump from week to week. And both presidential candidates have made their pitches to voters here.
We're going to win the state of Florida.
It's good to be back in Florida.
Their attention has been focused on a key demographic, seniors.
Biden's agenda would be a catastrophe for Florida seniors.
This president cares more about the stock market than he does about, well-being of seniors.
39 after the hour number 2 of Captain Company in the Morning. What have I done to deserve this? My buddy John Gill in studio. Partly cloudy skies here in Orlando. 80 on the outside, going up to 86. Good chance of an afternoon shower. And life goes on with that. Where were we going to go? We were going to talk about... Oh, I know what you wanted. You wanted to chat a little bit about baseball.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. World Series starting. The big L.A. Dodgers against our miniature Tampa Bay Rays.
Why would you call them miniature?
They're not a major market, so they're not considered a major team. If it was Chicago or New York,
okay.
we'd be talking. Everybody be talking about it. But because it's Tampa, it's not as big of a market.
So they're gonna play the World Series
in Texas.
What?
Yeah, Globe Life Field is where they're playing the World Series.
Wow.
You knew that.
No, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's where they're playing the World Series.
See, I've been keeping up
There's
with...
no home home field advantage in this World Series. First time in history.
So you're just playing a game to find out who's number one?
Yeah.
So
there's 11,000 people allowed in each ballpark. Or 11,000 people are going to be allowed to come in and cheer. They were at the ALCS and NLCS. I saw people in the stands.
Okay.
So they were in the outfield, but there was 11,000 people there, and there's going to be 11,000 people at this ballpark.
Now, where's this place at?
Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas.
Oh, okay, outside of Dallas.
Right next to I believe it's right next to where the Dallas Cowboys play.
Oh, that team.
That team, yeah, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that team.
Why now you're down on football?
No, I'm not. Pro football is just. I'm so. What, Jacksonville? How bad can? They lost to Detroit at home.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
That's unheard of.
Yeah, that was bad.
That's bad. And then, my squad from, I don't know, I want to say from Centerville or Rockville. Or
you mean the Washington football team?
Yeah, Manassas, somewhere outside of the Beltway, because they don't even deserve to be inside of the Beltway.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if we talk about football real quick, I'm a Bears fan. And Bears are the worst 5-1 team in history of NFL.
Worst 5-1 team. I love it.
And they're in first place. And they're one of the best teams in the NFC right now.
So that's right, because Green Bay got their ass handed to them.
Oh, that was so good. I loved it.
I mean,
I loved it. I love Tom Brady at this point. I mean, I like Tom Brady. We beat. The thing is, the Bears beat Tom Brady the week before, and that's the first time the Bears have ever beaten Tom Brady in any uniform, ever.
Really?
Ever.
Well, I thought maybe Tom Brady, that particular game...
And granted, they only won by 1 point, but you know what? It's a win's a win. I don't give a crap.
Right. A W's a W.
A W's a W. So everybody can bitch
that.
and moan as much as they want in Chicago about the Bears being a mediocre 5-1 team. They're still 5-1.
But... Brady screwed up at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, but that was
mind.
That had a lot to do with the Bears' defense, don't you think?
Oh, they were knocking him around, and so he forgot.
Yeah.
I could hold on. That's worth a bell.
Let's give the Bears' defense a little kudos on that. And then what did the Packers' defense do to Mr. Brady? Nothing. He was 4 touchdowns he threw against them.
Oh, he torched them.
It wasn't even close.
Yeah, after he woke up, he torched him, because, believe me, the first part of the game, I was like, what in the hell is going on
and
here?
Seeing Aaron Rodgers on his butt so much being sacked, that was just wonderful. I loved it.
But Now, Aaron Rodgers was trying to start something with
I
Ndamukong
saw that.
Suh.
Whoa, you don't want to start something
Why
with that
would
boy.
you want to start something with
Well,
him?
because he used to play for the Lions, and then they used to have it out when he played for the Lions, and now he's playing for the Bucks. So the rivalry's going to continue.
That's true, but don't you think that one of the offensive linemen that are supposed to guard him against Ndamukong Suh should have stepped up to the plate?
Remember, the Bucks don't have the same offensive line that the Patriots did, so that's why Brady's getting pressured more. But he does have a lot of people to throw to with Gronk and
Yeah.
and the other. Who's the other receiver that Tampa's got that's really
Don't
good?
ask me that.
Okay. You're supposed to know
Mike
these
Evans,
things.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, there you go. So you got two good receivers to throw to, and if you give him some time, and even though he's 42 years old, he still can find a way to thread the needle and put that ball in there.
That is true. And speaking of threading the needle in Chicago, I still have that record over there that I'm going to play eventually.
I know, at the end, we can play it.
But I was thinking about this one. This should really make you take you back down memory lane.
And I like to dance, running the ball is like Mickey Moore Nance. We had to go since training camp to give Chicago a Super Bowl champ. And we're not doing this because we're greedy. The Bears are doing it to feed the needy. We didn't come here to look for trouble. We just come here to do the Super Bowl shop. This is Speedy Willie, and I'm world class. I like rolling, but I love to get the pass. I practice all day and dance all night. I gotta get ready for the Sunday fight. Now I'm as smooth as a chocolate swirl. I dance a little funky, so watch me, girl. There's no one here that does it like me. My Super Bowl shuffle will set you free.
I'm Samurai Mike, I stop 'em cold. Part of the defense, big and bold. I've been jamming for quite a while, doing what's right and setting style. Give me a chance, I'll rock you good. Nobody messing in my neighborhood. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl shuffle. We are the Bears, shuffling crew, shuffling on down, doing it for you. We're so bad, we know we're good, blowing your mind like we knew we would. You know we're just strutting for fun, strutting our stuff for everyone. We're not here to start no trouble. We're just here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm the punky QB known as McMahon. When I hit the turf, I've got no plan. I just throw my body all over the field. I can't dance, but I can throw the field. I motivate the cats, I like to tease. I play so cool, I aim to please. That's why you all got here on the double to catch me doing the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm mama's boy Otis, one of a kind. The ladies all looking for my body and my mind. I'm freak on the floor as I can be, but ain't no sucker gonna get past me. Some guys are jealous of a style in class. That's why some end up on that. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I'm just getting down to the Super Bowl shuffle.
They say Jimbo is our man. If Jimmy can't do it, I sure can. This is Steve, and it's no wonder. I run like lightning, pass like thunder. So bring on Atlanta, bring on Dallas. This is for Mike and Papa Bear Hallis. But I'm not here, the feathers ruffle. I just came here to do the Super Bowl shuffle.
I'm L.A. Mike and I play it cool. They don't sneak by me cause I'm no fool. I fly on the field and get on down. Everybody knows I don't mess around. I can break them, shake them any time of day. I like to spit it and make them pay. So please don't try to beat my hustle, cause I'm just here to do Super Bowl shuffle. We are
or go through any trouble unless you practice Super Bowl shuffle.
It's Gary here, and I'm Mr. Clean. They call me Hitman, don't know what they mean. They throw it long and watch me run. I'm on my man, one-on-one. Bunny's thighs cover it down to the bone. That's why they call us the 46 zone. Come on, everybody, let's scream and yell. We're gonna do the show, then ring your bell.
You're looking at the fresh, I'm the rookie. I may be large, but I'm no dumb cookie. You see me hit, you see me run. When I kick your pass, we'll have more fun. I can dance, you will see. The others, they all learn from me. I didn't come here looking for trouble. I just came to do the Super Bowl show.
Can I say something?
Okay, now you can say something.
I want to thank you for taking me down memory lane in 1985 when the Bears crushed the New England Patriots 46-10. That was a great tribute to the best Bears team that I've ever seen play, including the ones that have been recent. But that was the Monsters of the Midway were Monsters of the Midway when they were 1985.
Yes, they were. 51 after the hour. Birthdays. Facebook, Kyle DJ Flash Slater.
Ooh.
Sandy Salgado. J. Willie David III. La Pelucha Rodriguez.
Ooh, you got that one right.
Yeah. Shernette Morgan celebrating a birthday. Tiffany Harmon. Kawanda McCree. DJ Derek Waterman. Dylan Kinlock. My buddy, DJ Train. All aboard the night train. Calvin Reese and Joanna Ruff Rodman.
Wow.
Rhoda Nation, all celebrating.
Oh, by the
birthdays.
way, today is my sister's birthday.
Okay, and your sister's name is?
Terry.
Okay, happy birthday, Terry. Now, on the somewhat famous side, Randy Jackson. Yes.
Oh, I know who that is.
Okay, he's celebrating a birthday today. Art Buchwald. He was a journalist from back in the day.
Yes.
Roosevelt Brown, who played for the New York Football Giants.
Yes.
Zeke Bratkowski played quarterback for the Falcons.
Yes.
Jerry Orbach, who's on, what is that TV show?
Jerry Orbach's dead.
Okay, but he was on a TV show.
He was on the Law and Order.
Okay, very good. Tom Petty, Gainesville's very own.
Oh, yeah.
Dead. Isaac Curtis, who plays football or played football. Aaron Pryor, who played football. David Craig, who played football. Mark King from Level 42. Razor Ramon. Remember him?
No.
He was a wrestler.
No, I didn't follow wrestling.
Okay. Herman Moore, who played for the Lions.
Okay.
Willis McGahee celebrating a birthday.
Oh, wow.
Now, I want you to turn and look at the big screen behind you. Celebrating a birthday today. Where is my famous...
Keith Hernandez.
Hold on. How come... Oh, I didn't hit the button. All right. There we go. Soon to be Vice President of the United States of America. That would be who?
Kamala Harris.
Yes, today's her birthday.
Oh,
and then, hold on. On the right. Give me the one on the right.
That's Keith Hernandez.
Keith Hernandez. Okay, that's two. Who's the person on the right? There you go. Come on, John.
Oh, that's Roger Maris.
No.
Mickey Mantle.
That's
Sorry.
three. And the last person is...
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg. He got him. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
Yeah, I had to prep that one a little bit.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I didn't see it.
That's all right. 53
All right,
after.
let's talk baseball.
Okay, real quick.
Okay, so I know you're a Dodgers fan,
Right.
but I'm going to say as a baseball fan, a team that could not have blown it more and given the Dodgers the opportunity at the World Series. The Braves just gave it to them. The last 3 games, Mookie made some great catches, but boy, I'll tell you, the base running from the Braves was actually Little League. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible what they did on the base paths. They ran themselves out of innings that they could have tacked on some runs.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
Bad base running is what you're saying.
I said, well, that's part of it. I mean, part of it, what they had the momentum, and then when you make bad base running decisions in a major, in a playoff series like this, you can't make those kind of mistakes and expect to win. You just can't.
Stupid is as stupid does.
Right.
So if you keep doing stupid stuff.
And Dodgers took advantage. I'll give them credit, but I'm going to tell you what, the Braves really handed it to them in those last 2 games. They give them an opportunity to win Game 7. So I'm just, when you're up 3-1, you got to go for the throat. I mean, the thing that was worried about Tampa when they were up 3-0 and then they let the Astros back in it, that was like, oh my God. We're going to see 2004 Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees all over again, which I was happy about because I can't stand the Yankees. So I was happy to see the Red Sox complete history.
Uncle Paulie is going to throw something at you.
And they're the only team that's ever done that.
I'm not.
They would have been Houston would have been the second team in history to come back from an 0-3 deficit to win the series.
I can't stand the Yankees either. So.
Oh, I hate the Yankees.
But hey,
I'm sorry.
They are what they are.
They are 27 World Series.
Okay. So with that being said, let me go ahead and play this last track.
Oh yes.
And then you go ahead.
Well, wait a minute. Before we do that,
whoa. Okay.
What do you, I know you're a Dodgers fan, so we're picking the Dodgers in how many games? Do you at least give Tampa to win 2?
Just for the sake of devilment, I'm going to say it's good 7 games.
It's going to go all the way.
All the way. Make it work. Look, people are looking for something to grab a hold of, and I think if they let it go 7 games, it would be good for baseball.
No one let it go. I mean, you got to have the bat, you got to have the pitching.
Man, you're going to tell me they don't throw baseball games?
Nah, not as much as they did in the past.
Come on, man. They throw games.
No, they don't.
They throw games. From what I was told, they're trying to throw an election. So they.
Well, we don't know that either. So
yeah,
it's all speculation.
You're absolutely right.
All right, let's play this last cut.
Okay.
Before I head out of here.
Let me roll that. I'll let you intro it.
Is it on? Oh, this is a group called Bananarama, if anybody out there knows who they are. And the most famous song they ever did was Venus.
Yeah.
And we're playing it right now.
Right here on Captain Company in the Morning. Sports, I hope, is next. John Gill's freaking out about all this vinyl we got here in the studio now.
No, I love it.
Hey, Friday, Freestyle Friday is going to be fun because it's up north, down south, and what we're doing this go-round is real simple. Last week, I played vinyl in hour 3.
Oh, wow.
Now, Joey G is going to play vinyl in hour 2.
Oh, wow.
And he's live from Toronto, Canada.
Oh, that's cool.
So we're going to be mixing back-to-back, side to side.
I love it.
So, with that being said, it's time for you to say your fond-de-deux.
It has been a wonderful hour, and it's always wonderful to be with you. And I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you having me on your show and being one of your guests, and as well as one of your sponsors.
Hey, you're a proud sponsor, and we love everything that you do for Aquarius 7 Broadcasting, Captain Company in the Morning. What have I done to deserve this? Even BP, who's sitting here anxiously awaiting to do sports with his Kansas City Chefs. Chefs. I'm calling them the
Not
chefs.
Chiefs?
Nope. Hey, look. If I got to change my name, why can't they change their name?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, so we'll get to be...
Because Redskin is not synonymous with an N-word.
Oh, okay. Hold on now, but Cowboy's an N-word to me.
There's a whole fan base full of them. So.
Yeah. So let me get to BP. We'll see you next time, sir. John Gill, ladies and gentlemen, right here on Captain Company in the Morning.
Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sport, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat.
Swing and a miss. Slam dunk. Touchdown. Sports.
From the shores of the St. John's, this is BP on a Victory Tuesday. Captain and Company in the Morning from the A7BN Sports Desk. Yeah, you heard me.
I love it.
Love it. Let's start with Major League Soccer. Philadelphia triumphant over the New England Revolution 2-1. The second-place Philadelphia Union hanging on to their spot in the MLS standings. Monday Night Football, the doubleheader. I kind of like this whole doubleheader thing, although I wasn't really crazy about watching the Chiefs at 5 o'clock. I had to catch that game at the half. 26-17, the Chiefs win it. Patrick Mahomes doing what he does, 21-26, 225 yards, and a pair of touchdowns. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, they make the move and they sign Le'Veon Bell, but Edwards-Helaire, the rookie, doing what he does, 26 carries, 161 yards on the ground. It's pretty evident at this point that the Chiefs are going to have a devastating run game, and for the first time in a while, an Andy Reid team had over 200 yards of rushing on the ground, like running game. This is like legitimate. So Kansas City putting up almost 500 yards of total offense, over half of which was on the ground. The Bills dropped to 4-2 on the season, and Bills Mafia can kiss my behind. I don't care. Mash a table for all I care. Go home, Yankees. Cardinals over the Cowboys. Big 38-10. Andy Dalton, 34-54, 266 yards and a touchdown. Kenyon Drake on the ground for Arizona, 20 carries, 164 yards, and 2 touchdowns. With or without Dak, I don't think it has anything to do with the situation at quarterback in Dallas. It's got a lot to do with the defense right now. I mean, if you're not able to stop these guys on offense, forget about it. Hysterical note, I can't remember if it was the CBS announcers or Joe Buck from Fox. I wasn't sure what it was, but when they were doing a promo for the second Monday night game, somebody referred to Arizona as America's team rather than the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
I thought that was a good swipe.
Hold on. Before we go any further, how about them Cowboys? Thank you. I shouldn't hear a damn thing out of anybody's mouth.
I hear crickets too, so it's lots and lots of. Actually, it's not even crickets; it's a lot of croaking. The Rays and Dodgers tonight, World Series Game 1. Yes, that is taking place at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. It is the first time that we'll have a World Series on a neutral site, and there will be a small crowd on hand. And I'm not going to really take a dig at our colleagues here in the sports media. But, Joe Buck calling World Series is about as exciting as Jim Nantz calling golf.
I totally
Wow.
I mean, I had to listen to him last night calling the Chiefs game, and listen, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were the perfect appetizer for last night because they were on early. After a while, the voice grates on me. It's kind of like listening to Joe Tessitore on ESPN. It's like yawn. Could we get somebody a little bit more animated? I like Gus Johnson from Fox Sports. Listen to that guy called Big Ten Football is hysterical. But anyway, that's enough about my rants about announcers, even though I'm not currently announcing anything but rock music. From the shores of the St. John's on this Victory Tuesday, tantalizing Tuesday, the Florida bastion of the Chiefs Kingdom, this is BP. We'll go back to the studio and John Gill, who has not left yet.
I'm Jeff Allen. Join me each week for unique yet common sense opinions on sports with Jeff Allen Sports Talk on oldschool101.com every Sunday afternoon at 1:30 Eastern. We'll break down the sports world minus the hot takes with prominent guests and my stable of sports guys. It's sports conversation the way it should be. Jeff Allen Sports Talk, Sunday afternoons at 1:30 Eastern on oldschool101.com.
Broadcasting news desk on the COVID-19 virus.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Doug E. Fresh coming at you with a message. You gotta hear. Everybody, keep your face mask on. Don't take it off, cause Corona's strong. And wash your hands for 20 seconds long. 6 feet, keep 6 feet, keep 6 feet. Social distance is on. On.
Saludos a toda la gente latina que escuchan este programa del Captain Chris Hill y compañeros. En el día 3 de noviembre, por favor, apunta su planilla de votación. Cada voto cuenta por Dios, por país, por familia.
Johnny Brooklyn from Kansas City couldn't have said it any better for my Latino friends. Go vote.
Make some noise.
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast, Winter Park, Orlando, Florida. Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2020.
The one and only. You rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Parents, have your kids shown you their talent during the pandemic and you would like for them to put up or shut up? Kids, do you think you've got what it takes? I've got something for both of you. It's called So You Want Your Name in Lights, a talent showcase and workshop for Central Florida kids ages 12 to 17, taking place Saturday, October the 24th at the West Oaks Mall in the Standing Ovation Talent Group Dance Studio. Just because there's a pandemic doesn't mean we can't showcase talent. Masks and social distancing required. Sing, dance, rap, play your instruments. So You Want Your Name in Lights, Saturday, October the 24th. You want more details? Go to musictomymind.com.
Everyone's so busy keeping up. Forget about the Joneses. We all on our telephones with the texts and the tweets and the beats. What he said, she said, can't even follow the thread. Down the hole, we all go.
Happy birthday, Snoop Dogg, in hour number 3 of Captain Company on a tantalizing Tuesday. We're going to hear from Abigail Hudson coming up.
free, free, free. I keep a bed with me 7 days out the week, and all that we ever do is play in the sheets, then smoke us a cigarette, then go back to sleep, cause we done got a sensual seduction, sensual seduction, sensual seduction, sensual seduction.
I was all in the club having a drink, blowing on the sweet when I peeped this little freak out. I was all in the bar when Drifter, Shorty Red came on, then she hit the floor now with a see-through dress, long hair, light brown eyes, looking like Miss Bo P. And a player note, if I take her home with the real big hips, you're so right, I'm gon' be. So I approached the chick with the real pretty face, nice curves on her with a little bitty waist. I whispered in her ear, little mama, what you drink? I know that you a freak, but you know I ain't gon' say shh. See, my game is outrageous. I got her to the crib and exchanged some love faces. But it wasn't no need for me to rush the bus one, cause I wanted her to have an eruption.
Sensual seduction, sensual seduction, sensual seduction, sensual seduction.
Sensual Seduction. 17 after the hour. Captain Company on the Captain Company Radio Network. Tantalizing Tuesday. Coming up shortly. I got one more. I got at least one more track in here. Damon, where you at, brother? Up there in Toronto, Canada. God bless you. Thanks for listening. Friend of DJ Joey G's. He says every day he's got us on. We certainly appreciate that. Speaking of appreciating things, I found out, did you realize, or did you know that on this day back in 1973, back then that president was you thought the one we've got now was crazy. Richard Milhouse Nixon. Tricky Dick got up there and said that the best sports person of the first half century was Jim Thorpe. I would agree with that. Also on this day, 1998, did you know that Mark Twain, there's a prize for humor? And guess who got it? Richard Pryor. Now that was a funny you know what. You know what I'm talking about. So you want your name in lights. We're going to talk to Abigail Hudson in 3 minutes and 50 seconds on Captain Company in the morning.
ladies rock my shows just to hold me. The ladies looking sexy, acting freaky. I show them love when they greet me. I put them on my team. A ladies player's dream, but never squeeze my cream on shade. B-L-A-Y, if you play me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. Set you free. B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. Play at your own risk, yeah. Play at your own risk. I'm telling you, play at your own risk, yeah. Play at your own risk, yeah. Getting where I can, I take it when I please. I like to keep my team making cheese. It's a player type of thing you wouldn't understand unless you fill your hands with some seeds. It keeps my ladies happy. I'm like that daddy. It's not too much, but take it easy. I got love on the east side, love on the west side, south side, north side. Lady love tonight. B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. Set you free. B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. Play at your own risk, yeah. Play at your own risk. I'm telling you, play at your own risk, yeah. Play at your own risk, yeah. Freaky. And when you grind, and from behind, let's do it right. Let's do it right. So if you're nasty, let's make it kinky. Come on and ride me. Take it easy. Come on, come on. B-L-A-Y, if you play me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. B-L-A-Y, if you play me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. Play at your own risk, yeah. Play at your own risk. I'm telling you, play at your own risk, yeah. Play at your own risk, B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free. B-L-A-Y, if you play with me, it's at your risk that I'll set you free.
Big shout out to my buddy Johnny Brooklyn and all his friends out there checking us out. Also, big shout out to everybody working in the polls here in Florida and around the country. Thank you for your service. Even the first responders and the people in the hospitals and the healthcare workers. Right now, I want to talk to a very talented young lady that, when you hear this interview, it might just blow your mind. Some good friends of mine are doing a event called So You Want Your Name in Lights. It's a talent showcase. And I know you're probably saying a talent showcase during a pandemic, Captain. How do you do that? Well, it's pretty difficult, but they still pulled it off, and there's still kids signing up to be a part of it. And it takes place this weekend. And, well, why am I talking about it? Why don't I just let Abigail tell you everything about what's going on? Abigail, good morning.
I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you?
Hey, it's another day in paradise. I mean, if I hear one more thing about COVID-19, I'll scream.
I feel you, honestly.
With that being said, someone of your age involved in a music summer camp, like So You Want Your Name in Lights, and you have to deal with COVID-19. How do you do that?
Being in the camp, we had to wear a lot of masks, and we had to social distance from each other. We were very limited on stuff we could do outside, like field trip-wise, so we were able to have a lot of fun, write music together, get to know each other, and learn a lot about other stuff like literacy, how to play piano. I think that's about it.
In the summer camp, what is your musical forte, so to speak?
As in what I'm good at?
Yeah, well, I see that you're playing the saxophone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, do you know that Najee, have you ever heard of him?
No.
Okay, well, Google him. That's what I tell my daughter when I say something about an artist that she might not know. I say Google him. Well, Najee is he's a saxophone artist. He's won several Grammys, and he lives not far from where your camp is.
Oh, okay, cool. I need to check him out or her out. I'm not sure.
He,
my bad.
Okay, but that's all right. You didn't know. So I see that you're going to, you play the saxophone, and you will also perform as a special guest artist during the monthly showcase coming up. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Now, being a special guest artist, what does that mean?
Being a special artist is basically perform as the guest performer, and you get to publicize, I think it is the word, I'm not sure. Okay. Publicize, and you get put on they put you on the flyer for the So You Want Your Name in Lights performance, and then you get to do interviews like this, I think, yeah.
So, Abigail, I see you're also one of the finalists performing for scholarships. What kind of scholarships are they offering?
They haven't necessarily told us what we're competing for. They just told us we're getting a scholarship of some sort. But I think it was something for some scholarship for music is what I heard, I think.
Okay, that's a good thing, and I see that it's going to take place in April. Hopefully, COVID-19, we will be done with that completely.
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up? Do you want to be a musician? Do you want to be an artist? Do you want to be president of the United States? I mean, what are your future plans, Miss Hudson?
I have a lot of ideas for things I like. I'm not necessarily 100% sure, but I know I like mental health. Mental health is a big thing for me. I feel like everybody goes through it, and we all need to help each other out. And I love animals, so I want to be a possible veterinarian. And I also love music and musical theater. So I have a lot of options. I just need to figure out which one I like more.
May I ask, how old are you?
I'm 15, turning 16 on October 30th.
Oh, so your birthday's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. A happy early birthday to you.
Thank you so much.
So, to be a psychologist and a veterinarian, that's when I was 16, I wasn't even thinking of none of that. I thought I was going to be the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl. But that,
nice.
Yeah, but somebody else who I know beat me to that. So that's why I got into broadcasting, and that's why I've been doing this since I was your age almost. I started my first radio show, I was 17. Don't ask me how old I am. Don't ask me how old I am. I'll let you do the math. My first radio show was actually October 31st, 1981.
Wow, that's a while ago.
Yes, thank you. I'm ready for Social Security. Okay. Miss Abigail Hudson from So You Want Your Name in Lights. They're having a music summer camp. And ladies and gentlemen, if you got kids running around the house and they're just driving you crazy from COVID-19 and they have some talent, you need to sign them up. Abigail, do you know how to get people signed up, or could you tell them how they could get signed up and be involved in the next So You Want Your Name in Lights music summer camp?
Yes, I do. So what you do is go on to search up Music Timeline on Safari or on Explorer, whatever you use to search up stuff. Go on there, search up musictimeline.com, and then you could scroll down. There should be a button that says sign up for the performance, and then sign up and email it to Miss Gwen, and you got it.
Abigail, thank you very much for being on the show, and I must say something to my older folks out there listening. She said Safari. I know what Safari is. Do you know what Safari is? Abigail, thanks for being on the show.
No problem. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Wasn't that cool? Young kids doing positive things, and we still got a damn virus running rampant here in America. Good things can come out of this if you put your mind to it. Captain Company in the morning, 29 after the hour, on a tantalizing Tuesday, flight number 2035.
But be cool, man. This cat's got a 10 ear and no appreciation for outlaw radio.
Call it what you will.
And you're not here for autographs, though.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Captain usually takes requests over the phone. Who are these guys, FCC?
Jimmy Jocelyn, mark that down. Big skate party on the 28th, Wednesday night. Astro Skating Center here in Orlando off of Goldenrod Road in the 408. Everybody will be out there for that one. Trust me on that. Also, big shout out to a whole bunch of my Washington football team friends on Facebook. I took a picture of the very last play of the game when they went for the 2-point conversion and said, the quarterback should have ran the ball in. You're going to tell me that he couldn't have ran the ball in from where he was in the picture. And he should have ran like the police was chasing him. And now everybody is laughing at what I posted on Facebook. Look, you were down by, you fumbled the ball at the end of the game. The G-men take it in for a touchdown. You're down by 2013. You march down the field and you score. And then you decide to go for two. And you and you expect me to just sit there and be quiet. And I can think of at least 3 ex-girlfriends who are New York Giant fans. Are you effing kidding me? And none of them have said anything to me on Facebook. Thank God. Captain Company of the morning. Tantalizing Tuesday, flight number 2035 in the air and everywhere. You know tomorrow's Way Back Wednesday. And we're going to be playing some wax back to back. Maybe we'll get Bobby Harris on the horn. Founding member of the Daz Band. The baddest band in the land.
Romancing and dancing is the main thrust. Now if you dig a jam like us, you got to keep it live or buzz. Keep it live like our music. Keep it like our music. Keep it live, dig it, does it?
Company on the Capman Company Radio Network. What have I done to deserve this? Florida has added 84 deaths from COVID-19 and 3,662 more cases. But according to Dimitri Delgado, there's no such thing as this virus. It's a joke. Kind of like the president. He's a joke. Let's see. Oh, before I get out of here. That's right. Speaking of joke, I wanted Slick Vic to do this, but he didn't get it until late, so I'll do it myself. Can we change the music? I mean, that's a good bit, but I want to go even further back. Hold on. There we go. There we go. All right, here we go. You ready for this one? If Donald Trump had captained the Titanic, he would have said, "I'm the best captain. Ask anybody." If Donald Trump had captained the Titanic, some of you have to drown. He also would have said, "The crew is spreading fake news about icebergs." He would have also said, "We cannot allow an iceberg to stop our ship." He also would have said, "No one could have predicted the iceberg." Then he probably would have got Mitch McConnell on the boat to say, "Oh, no one knows icebergs better than we do." Hey, you think you're going to get a stimulus check from me? You better go to KFC and get a bucket of chicken. If Donald Trump had captained the Titanic, I knew it was an iceberg before anybody else knew it was. He also would have said, "We won't hit an iceberg." And last but not least, if Donald Trump had captained the Titanic, there is no iceberg.
Snoop Dogg.
You know I'm mobbing with the D.R.E.
Yeah. You know who's back up in this.
What?
Yeah, stop Snoop.
Top dog, light 'em up, burn it. DPGC, man, turn it. CPT, LBC, yeah, we hooking back up. And when they bang this in the club, baby, you got to get up. Look, yeah, they giving it up. Low life, yo life, boy, we living it up. Taking chances while we dancing in the party for sure. Slip my when she got in the back door. Looking at me strange, but you know I don't care. Step up in this, just a swinging mic. Quit talking, walk if you're down with the set. Take a with some and take this on this jet. Out of town, put it down for the father of rap. And if your get cracked, jet your trap. Come back, get back, that's the part of success. If you believe in the X, you'll be relieving the stress.
mobbing with the D-O-double-G. Straight off the CBT. King up the beach, you ride to him in your fleet. Look, the field rolling on dubs. How you feel? Whoop-de-whoop. What? Dre and Snoop down in the lag. With Doc in the back, sipping on in the dipping through hood. Compton, Long Beach, Inglewood. South Central out to the west side. This California love, this California got a gang of pub. I'm on one, I might bell up in the Century Club with my jeans on and my team strong. Get my drink on and my smoke on, then go home with something to poke on. Locust song for the 200. Coming real, it's the next episode. Get down, that's that bitch right there. 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 Get down, 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 down. Hold up, hey, oh my be thinking we soft. We don't play. We gon' rock it till the wheels fall off. Hold up, hey, oh my to be acting too bold. Take a seat. Hope you're ready for the next episode. Hey.
Whoop-de-woo!
Were you expecting somebody else? Fine the fine life, baby. Say, baby, look, let me tell you something. See, first thing, you can't be calling on my cell phone. Second thing is you can't be...
No, baby, it's me, Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny? Where you at, player?
No, it's not playa, it's playa.
Prepare landing, please.
Once again, please make sure your seatbelts are securely fastened and your tray tables and seat backs are in their full upright position. Flight attendants will be coming through the aisles to do their final safety checks. If you have any remaining service items, please pass those to the aisles at this time. Thank you.
You got to get up out of here.
Go time. Whoop-de-woo! Playa. I like that. I can hear Dr. Ruthie saying that. Playa. She'll be on the show on Thursday. Her having her drinks and us having our drinks. Oh, my goodness. What kind of trouble can we stir up on a Thirsty Thursday? But tomorrow, way back Wednesday, Valerie Smith-Massey. This lady has done some big things and lives right here in Central Florida, and I didn't even know about it. She'll be on the show tomorrow, and we're going to play some vinyl back-to-back, side-to-side, and get ready to do Up North, Down South on a Freestyle Friday. They're still going at it backwards and forth in Congress about, are we going to get a stimulus check before the election? I need to pay my car insurance, or I need to get rid of my car, one of the two. Whoop-de-woo! With that said, smoke one every day. Happy birthday, Snoop!
After a wonderful landing, we would like to be the first to welcome you back to Orlando, Florida. We will be taxiing for a few minutes, so please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop at the gate and the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. We also ask that you keep the aisle clear of any carry-on bags so that Reese, producer, doesn't trip over them. This is the termination of Captain Company for today, so if you are boarding a connecting flight via any of our broadcast partners, please check with the homepage of the station you are listening to inside your internet device when you disembark. Please be sure to check your seat back pockets, bathrooms, and overhead compartments for any leftover adult beverages or contraband that you may have brought on board with you. On behalf of our entire flight crew, Captain Chris Hill, Reese, the producer, the CEO, and myself, Tammy, we would like to thank you for flying Captain Company Internet Airways. We'd like to wish you a pleasant stay wherever the music will take you.
This has been a presentation of
Captain and Company in the Morning,
the worldwide leader.
On behalf of your flight crew and Joe Bob the Aperture, who's been flying with us on our tail, welcome to Orlando.
Good show. Love the ending.
You're all invited back to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Y'all come back now. Here.
I'm out of here anyway. Peace out.